say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Stallions ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So UConn's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offense.
Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes the catch. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Huskies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Sends it back in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. It is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stallions offense has the ball for the first time. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Right, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good.
Breaks into the open. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Creates a little space. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Running into the open space. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. Up to 44 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. The Stallions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lets it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Stallions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
And he fires a bullet to the tight end. He gets a paw on it, but he couldn't get it in. He couldn't bring it in. What happens with tips and overthrows? Defenses usually take advantage. They do here, and they get the big INT.
The UConn offense goes back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Rides to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is 6 in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now this offense is back on the field. Power football with the run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll give it to him again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
19 on the play. And first down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Manning. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't put the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll try the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. It's a draw. Running to Green.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This UConn offense really has it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Porter.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. There he goes.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The lone back's got it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to see. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on! And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it! And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Baldry. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go back to work on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Stallions decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The UConn offense goes back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Breaks into the open. Still on his feet. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. This UConn offense really has it going. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Good, solid tackle. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go to the air.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Plows through the defense. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22.
This defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
And the Stallions line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll try it again. Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Pulls and fires complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Touchdown, UConn. And the route is on.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. are ready to play. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Leaves it with the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. The UConn offense goes back to work. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The inside handoff. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Swings it out to the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's McGowan. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here comes the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the move, he fires. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Duke has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 18 over South Carolina. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. To the air on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
It's another first down for the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll toss it. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Finds the tight end. And that is how we will wrap this one up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.